everybody, my name's Gene. I'm a graphic designer and illustrator. I've been in the business for about 15 years, and I really like Native American designs. What we're going to do today is we're going to jump into some Great Plains Indians crafts. So we're going to explore the warrior culture of the Great Plains Indians a little bit. Let's get started. All right, so as you can see here, I am starting out with a paper that's got a little bit cut out, and the reason I'm doing that is because you want to save all your larger scraps so that you can reuse them, because even this scrap, I'm only going to use the end here. And what we're going to be doing is making a war shield. And this is going to be something that the Great Plains Indians would have used when they ride into battle. So I'm going to take just a circle. Now their shield would have been made out of leather, so that's why I'm using yellow, because it's kind of the closest we have to that very light beige color. And you can get light beige construction paper. But I'm just going to draw a circle around my tape, grab my trusty safety scissors, and cut it out. There we go. Try and get as close to the line as you can. But remember, if you've ever had anything leather or seen anything leather, probably their war shields, even if they were perfect to start with, they're not going to be perfect after they've seen a battle or two. And the reason that they're not going to be perfect is because if you got spears and stuff running into this, it's gonna lose its shape pretty quickly. So there we have our basic foundation for the war shield. I'm just going to throw a different color paper under so you can see it easier. And on this, you want to get pretty creative and take a couple of markers or pens or whatever you have lying around and just draw a fun little scene. So I've got this giant pack of markers here, and I'm going to grab some blue and I'm going to grab some red, and that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to draw just a crazy looking bird. Here we go. We're just going to get kind of designy on you here. Going to draw a line straight across here, draw one straight across here. So this is the great bird. One of the great things about being a Great Plains Indian is everything's great. You got the great bird, you got the great bear, you got the great deer. You can color in these wings if you want. I'm going to do it. You want to do it kind of, take your time with this. One of the marks of someone who takes their craft seriously, and it's good to teach your kids this at an early age, is someone who takes their time and does things with deliberation. They do things deliberately, on purpose, with intent. If you have a child who wants to just take his time with things, let him take his time, or her. Let him be exact. You never know. You might have, a little Michelangelo on your hands. If they like crafts, you never know. All right, so now I'm going to get a little bit impatient and just fill this in, because if you have a child who's a little impatient and just gets excited and likes the color, don't hamper that particular desire either. Just let them be the kids. All right, so the rest of this I'm just going to outline. And what the heck, I'm going to go into some blue here and draw anything you want. Draw a little scene, maybe you're drawing a teepee, maybe you're drawing a great buffalo, a great longhouse. Maybe you're drawing, just a beach scene. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's whatever the natives first, whatever struck their fancy, whatever they inspired them to come home as they rode into battle. Anyway, so there's our basic great bird. Bam. And then I'm going to glue that to the center of this piece of paper here using my trusty child-safe glue stick that I just squished down accidentally. Get some good amount of glue on there, because this stuff is not great when it comes to holding things, but it is very great if your child likes to eat glue, because it's non-toxic, it's very safe. Push that down. And then I just happen to have some feathers here, and one of the things about Native American everything is that birds are very important to natives. Birds are symbolic in many cultures. So I'm just going to take a couple of these feathers here, and these are actually kind of large for this size shield, so I'm going to grab some of the smaller ones. And I got these feathers at the craft store. It was like 99 cents, so it's no big deal. what do we got here? Well, you get the idea. You take a couple feathers and you got a bunch of little featherlets going every which way. Grab your trusty glue stick again. Bam! Just get some glue on the feather there. Glue that down, and these would principally come off the sides of the shield. And they served as decoration. In many cases, they served as a status symbol. I know in several cultures, several native cultures, you were allowed to wear feathers depending on how many ku you had counted. And what counting ku is basically you were such a great warrior that you could walk up to your enemy and you could tap him on the head without him ever even knowing that you were there and still get away. And is a sign of prestige among warriors. So from here, all there is maybe if you want, you can put a little string up here for a handle, but since I glued this one down, I don't think that's necessary. But there you go. Quick little Great Plains Indian war shield. So that's all there is to it, guys. One of the great things about this is that every kid gets to be individual, but at the same time, we have a lot of uniform designs because we're making the war shield. So there's a bunch of shields, and they're all the same basic shape and design in terms of their construction. But in the center, every kid gets to draw anything they want. So at the end, you can put all of them up on the wall somewhere, and they have all these fantastic designs, but they're a uniform shape, so you get that repetition, which is one of the principles of design. Anyway, experiment, have a lot of fun, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.